Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? Okay, let's start today's lecture. Today we are going to study the muscles of the facial expression. So all the muscles are included in facial expression are mentioned over here. But I will tell you, let me on this brush and okay. So this is the muscle of the forehead, okay, and these are the muscles of the eyes, and this is nose, these are the cheeks, these are the lips, and this is neck. This muscle is also included the muscle of the facial expression. This is the platysma muscle, and it is also included in the muscles of the facial expression. But now we are not discussing over here because we will discuss this muscle in when we will discuss the muscles of the neck. But I am telling you that platysma is also included in the muscles of the facial expression. Let me tell you one thing more, that all the muscles of the facial expression are supplied by the facial nerve. Okay, so all the muscles are present over here are supplied by the facial nerve. Okay, and one thing more, that is the name of the muscle will tell you that what is the function of this muscle is. Okay, let me clear it and again I will tell you. Let's start one by one. Okay, these are the eyelids. Okay, this is the okay, let me tell you first about the orifices of the face. Orifices mean openings. Openings are three openings on the face are present, and the first one is the opening for the eye. This is the orbit, and this is the nasal opening, and this is the mouth. So three openings are present, and these three openings are guarded by the three types of muscles or uh, the sphincters. This is the eyelids, okay, and these are the nasal apertures, and these are the lips, which are just covering these orifices and guiding the opening of the mouth. Okay, so all these muscles are included in the muscles of the facial expression. So plus the muscles of the cheek, and the muscles of the cheek is the buccinator muscle. You know it, no need to tell you anyhow. Let's start one by one. Let's start with the muscles over here and guarding the orbit, and these are the muscles of the eyelids, and this is the orbicularis oculi. The muscle which is surrounding this region is the orbicularis oculi. I will not go into detail of the orbicularis oculi because we have already discussed this muscle in a separate video. So this is the orbicularis oculi, okay, and this one is also the orbicularis but not oculi, but this is the orbicularis orifice, and because this is guarding the mouth opening, and that's why this is the orbicularis orifice. This is orbicularis oculi, and this is orbicularis orifice. Okay, so the next muscle is the corrugator supercilii. Corrugator supercilii is a small muscle. I will show you in another picture. Yes, over here you can see this muscle, this muscle in the blue one. This muscle is the corrugator supercilii, because it is just appearing, or it is originating from superciliary arch. It is originating from the superciliary arch and inserting into the skin of the eyebrows. You know, the eyebrows are over here, and it is originating from the same level and inserting nearby skin of the eyebrows, and it is supplied same by the facial nerve, and the vertical lines over the forehead over this portion are responsible for these. Corrugator supercilii is responsible for these vertical lines. Okay, so okay, so the muscle in the green, you can see the muscle in the green is the orbicularis oculi, and the muscle in the blue is the corrugator supercilii. It is a small muscle. I have told you, I have shown you. Okay, what else? Next we have the muscles of the nasal expressions, whatever. We have the four muscles over here. One is the procerus muscle. This muscle is the procerus muscle. The procerus muscle, it is appearing from the nasal bone and inserting into the skin of the between the eyebrows. You know, here are the eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. The procerus muscle is inserting into the skin between the eyebrows. Okay. So other two muscles I will tell you from this picture. I will tell you from this picture. Okay. From this picture, let me zoom it. Okay. So the other two muscles of the nose are now one is the procerus muscle. I have told you, it is shown over here. It is appearing from the nasal bone and inserting into the skin between the eyebrows. Okay. And the one is the compressor muscle, compressor nasi. Compressor nasi is the muscle. You can see this muscle is the compressor nasi, which is appearing from the maxilla or inserting into the maxilla, whatever. Again, you can say the same thing. Ala of the nasa is ala of the nose. They are inserting into the ala of the nose and appearing from the maxilla. And what is the function of this muscle? This muscle, I have told you the muscle of the action of the procerus muscle, and now I will tell you the action of this muscle, which is the compressor muscle, and what it will do. You know, you can see from here, and this muscle is just appear on the surface of the nose, so it will compress the nose, so it will flatten the aperture of the nose. This is the function of this muscle. Okay. So one other muscle is over here, and this is the dilator muscle, and dilator muscle is over here. It is appearing from the maxilla, the mandible, and is inserting over here. So this muscle, what this muscle is doing, this muscle will depress. This muscle is for the compression and this muscle is for the depression. So we have discussed the three muscle in the nose. One is the procerus muscle, one is the compressor, and one is the dilator muscle. And the two muscle for the eyes, orbicularis oculi and corrugator supercilii. Okay, corrugator supercilii over here and orbicularis oculi over here. Okay, let's come to the dilator muscles of the lips. So first of all, we have the levator. This one, this muscle is the orbicularis orissus. This muscle is the orbicularis orissus. Orbicularis orissus. Okay. The other muscles are the levator levi superioris. This is the levator levi superioris, and this one is the levator inferioris. Okay. So this is the superioris muscle, levator palpebri levi superioris, and this one is the inferioris. And this is the zygomatic minor, and this is the zygomatic major. And the other small, very so small muscles, I will show you another picture. Not here, not here, it's not here, over here. Yeah, you can see this. Let me zoom. Okay, where is the brush? Okay, this muscle, I am highlighting this muscle. This is the levator levi superioris muscle. Okay, this is the levator levi superioris. Levator means it is just elevating it, and levi means it is related to the lips, it is related to the mouth, and superioris means it is superior. And just opposite to it, there is a muscle which is the depressor anguli orissus. Okay, and this muscle is this muscle, depressor levi inferioris. Depressor means it is depressing, pulling the mouth towards the downward, and labii means it is related to the lips, and inferioris means it is inferior to the lips, and superioris means it is superior, and inferioris means it is inferior. Okay. Next we have the zygomatic minor, and then we have the zygomatic major. All these muscles are the muscles of the facial expression. And platysma I have told you about, already told you about the platysma muscle. The platysma muscle is also related to the facial expression. It is involved in the facial expression, but we will not discuss it over here, because we will discuss it. It is in the middle of the neck, so we will discuss in the muscles of the neck. All the muscles of the facial expression, zygomatic major, levator, ali superioris, and the orbicularis oculi, all the muscles of the facial expression are supplied by the facial nerve. And so I guess it's completed now. Thank you so much. Allah